João Pedro was a 25-year-old young man living in the quiet city of Bragança Paulista. Since he was a child, he had dreamed of becoming a great actor. Inspired by classic films and theater plays he watched, João Pedro dedicated himself to studying the dramatic arts with passionate fervor. Despite the difficulties and lack of opportunities in his hometown, he never gave up on his dream. Finally, the big chance arrived. João Pedro was invited to audition for a prestigious theater company in São Paulo. The company's director, renowned for discovering talents, was looking for new faces for the next production, a modern adaptation of Hamlet. Determined to get the lead role, João Pedro took the first bus to the capital, his heart full of hope and anxiety. On the day of the audition, the theater was crowded with aspiring actors, all with the same sparkle in their eyes. João Pedro waited patiently for his turn, reciting his lines softly and imagining the director's reaction. When he was finally called, he stepped onto the stage with confidence and delivered an intense and emotional performance. The director, impressed, decided to give him a chance in the role of Hamlet, one of the most challenging and coveted in theater. Rehearsals began, and with them, the pressure mounted. João Pedro strove to meet expectations, but the director was demanding, and the criticism was harsh. Amidst this, he met Ana, the actress chosen to play Ophelia. Ana was experienced, talented, and very well liked by everyone in the company. Through rehearsals and conversations, the two grew closer, forming a friendship that soon blossomed into something deeper. Ana became João Pedro's main support. She helped him improve his lines, better understand his character, and cope with the pressure. João Pedro, in turn, was enchanted by Ana not only for her beauty and talent but also for her generosity and collaborative spirit. Their relationship flourished, making the rehearsals lighter and the difficulties more bearable. But then came the twist. A few days before the premiere, João Pedro began to sense tension in the air. Rumors that the director was not entirely satisfied with his performance began to circulate. Although nothing was said directly to João Pedro, the criticism during rehearsals became more frequent and severe. He started to doubt himself, questioning whether he was really capable of handling such a complex role. Ana, noticing João Pedro's anguish, tried to cheer him up but was also worried. On a particularly tense night after a difficult rehearsal, the director asked to speak with João Pedro privately. He was straightforward. "João Pedro, you have potential, but I feel something is missing. I want you to think carefully about your performance. Tomorrow we will have a decisive rehearsal. If I don't feel a change, I might have to reconsider your position." Devastated, João Pedro spent the night awake, going over his lines and trying to figure out what was wrong. Ana stayed by his side, offering words of encouragement and support. However, João Pedro's insecurity was at its peak. The next day, he entered the theater determined to give his best but with a sense of dread in his heart. During the decisive rehearsal, João Pedro delivered an intense performance but still felt something was missing. At the end, the director's silence was deafening. When he finally spoke, he said, "João Pedro, you're out. We'll give the role to another actor." João Pedro felt as if the ground had disappeared beneath his feet. He had failed in his greatest dream. With tears in his eyes, João Pedro left the theater. Ana tried to console him, but he was inconsolable. He felt humiliated, defeated, unable to face the people around him. He decided to return to Bragança Paulista, believing his dream of becoming an actor had come to an end. In the following weeks, João Pedro fell into a deep depression. He barely left the house, avoided speaking to friends and family, and increasingly isolated himself. Ana, worried, did not give up on him. She decided to visit him in Bragança Paulista, hoping to rekindle the spark that once lit his heart. When she arrived, she found João Pedro downcast but determined not to completely give up on his dream. Ana encouraged him to participate in a local theater festival, where he could reconnect with his roots and rediscover the passion that made him pursue an acting career. Reluctant at first, João Pedro finally agreed. He began rehearsing a small but significant play about a man who finds hope in the darkest moments. The play reflected his own journey, and he found comfort in every word and movement. On the day of the performance, João Pedro took to the stage with a new perspective. He remembered why he loved acting and the transformative power of theater. His performance was moving and authentic, drawing warm applause from the audience. Ana, moved, hugged him at the end, whispering, "You were never alone. The stage is where you belong." The play was a success and caught the attention of a local director looking for new talents for an independent production. João Pedro was invited to a new role, this time with a different and less pressured approach. He accepted, grateful for the opportunity to start over. With Ana's support and the experience he had gained, João Pedro rediscovered his love for theater and began building a new career, one that valued not only talent but also resilience and the ability to rise after a fall. João Pedro's story is not just about the pursuit of success but about the importance of believing in oneself, even when everything seems lost. He learned that dreams can be challenging, but every obstacle is an opportunity for growth. And so, under the spotlight, João Pedro found not only himself but also a love that inspired him to keep fighting for what he truly loved.